guys to come on in, and then we can get started with our game tonight. Yep, big old stuff tonight. If we can get through a whole lot and everything, we'll finish with old Louie tonight, but we've got to get through about, I'd say, a good portion. Let's see, there's 29 questions, and if we get through with about 25 of them, we'll get to Karn. But if we can't do 25 tonight, we'll be stuck with old Louie until tomorrow. Hey Daniel, happy Thursday to you. Pretty good. So it's going all. I can't complain, but it's going all right. It's I mean, it's been a crazy day, but I mean, it's still going pretty good. I'm kind of wondering where all the others are. But we're only about 2 minutes into this, so probably wouldn't worry. For some reason, your live status and viewers aren't coming up on my screen. For some reason, okay. I think for some reason, I don't know why. But instead of hitting top messages, I should probably go to all messages. There we go. I don't know. But the thing is that, you know, it's you're the only one on right now. I mean, nobody else has really come in. Well, besides Daniel Berry, who just came in to say hello. But yeah, it seems like, you know, you're the only one that's really chatting right now. So you're not missing anything. Nothing so far. So I wouldn't worry just yet. Wait until some others come in here and start chatting, and then you could see if they show up on your screen. I don't know why they wouldn't show up on your screen. Hello, Mick. Good day to you. Oh. Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, I noticed that she does. You know, I mean, it's like, you know, she'll post so much, and then it's kind of like, you know, after she's done, she'll post it privately in my box. Thank you, Mick. I hope you are doing well. It seems like a lot of people are understanding about you know, her commenting a whole lot. I just got I am Jew. And did you go on Facebook and let everyone? Oh, no, I didn't think about that. I didn't let everyone know I was live. You Yeah, you could go let them know I was live. I mean, because of course, I opted to come in at 10, but I was naturally late because I wanted my phone to get all the way up to 100. So I let it go a little run a little over. Got out, left the house about 10:15, 10:20, and then came here to stream. Okay, all right, Tim. Hey, Spirit Stalker. He's Tim just left for a sec. He just wanted to post in the private group since I forgot. He's just posting that I'm live because I forgot to tell everybody, in Facebook that I was going live. So Tim's taking care of that for me. But I tell you, today has been, when it's your child's birthday, it comes up as a crazy day. So of course today's been a crazy day. How are you doing, Spirit Stalker? Yep, I saw it, Tim. I've got my messenger's notifications on, so I saw that you posted it. Thank you. I've got to remember to do that every time I go live. Otherwise, anybody might not know I'm live. Yep, I am, Annie. I had Tim post it because he asked me if I told everyone if I was going live in the group, and I was on Facebook, and I was like, oh no, I didn't. I forgot to do that and everything. And then Tim's like, oh, it's okay. I'll handle it for you. I'll be right back. So yes, thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tim, for putting that in. I don't for some odd reason, Annie, I don't know, but for some odd reason, I tried uploading or updating, and it says my iCloud is full, and I can't afford to really update anything else. There's no more storage in my iCloud, so for some reason it seems so I may just be stuck with this one for unless YouTube. So I may be stuck with this one for right now, unless I can find something to delete in my iCloud, because it needs gigabytes to it needs room to get in my iCloud. I thought it didn't need any gigabytes if it was just updating, but I guess technology has its own sneaky ways too, I guess. Um, I can probably off-road some stuff, but yeah, I could probably off-road some stuff. I think I probably can. Yeah, I could try that. I could try that. Hey, Steve Areno. Well, as you know, I was working last night, so hopefully you got to visit your mother yesterday. And of course, I go back to work tomorrow, so I'll know. So I will know if she's just gonna. So when that new schedule comes out, well, I don't know if it'll come out. Sometimes it comes out on Friday, sometimes it does on Saturdays. Um, when I see the new schedule at work, I'll find out if she's going to keep me off 4 days every week, or if this was just a little temporary thing. Thank you, Joski. I think he's happy to be an official grown up now, 18. Hello, Jules. Well, you did kind of tell me about it on in Messenger, Annie, but I mean, I'm not going to reveal it here and everything. Well, actually, you told us, or you told about it in the group chat too and everything. So I think everyone that connects with you, you know, kind of knows about it, or everyone who knows about it, you know, has been notified about it. Well, I was saying earlier that I said we may, that who knows, if we go, I'm thinking if we start fast, and if we go at I think it's 25 rounds. I think because I got 29 questions here tonight, and I think if we can get through 25, we'll be done with old meathead Louie, and then we'll be going on to Richard Karn. Your mind is pure. Okay, then. I said, depending on how many questions we get is how many I'll have to write down for tomorrow. My guess is with how we get through questions, I say we'll get through a good portion of old meathead Louie tonight, but no, we'll still have some questions with him for tomorrow. And then I'm thinking, you know, and then I don't know if I'm coming on Saturday, because not only was today my son's birthday, but Saturday is my mom's birthday, and I work on Saturday, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be here this Saturday, but I'm going to try and find out if anything's going on. Four 12-hour shifts. Wow. And that's about 4 12-hour shifts add up to 48 hours. So that's pretty much 4 12-hour shifts would be all day Saturday and Sunday. My oldest sister is using scare tactics on me to get to me to leave the house so that they can put mom in a nursing home. Mom made it clear to me that she doesn't want to go to a nursing home. Of course not. I mean, who wants to go to a nursing home? I mean, when you go to a nursing home, you're away from your family. Sure, Jules, you want me to excuse myself from the stream like John does? I said there were some times, you know, where it made me, you know, where it made me feel so bad, because it's just like, you know, anytime we went to see my grandma when she was in the nursing home, when she was alive, remember times we went to see her in the nursing home, and sometimes she would just start, weeping in her, and then for some reason she started crying in her wheelchair, and we have to remind her, like, you remember this picture here, she'll be like, who is that? We'll be like, that's, and then I think that was like one of her grandsons, and then I was like, who's that? Well, that's your niece. That's your niece. So I said, I can understand, so I said, with what my grandma went through, I guess nursing homes, can be, depressing sometimes. I even think, I'm not sure, but I was there once, and I think my grandma told me, I think once my grandma told me, she's like, I hate it here, and then she starts crying again. But I said, she passed away in 2015, so I said, so for 11 years in November, Thanksgiving Day this year, Thanksgiving 2015, she's feeling no more pain, no more sorrow, she's off to, she went off to go be with the Lord. And I think I heard before she passed away, she had like a big grin on her face. It's like she saw her late husband in heaven, and then, it's just like she had a big grin on her face before she passed, and it's like a grin and everything. And they said, well, she probably saw her first husband, who died at a very young age. Well, Steve Arena, wouldn't a V8 make you smart? And he's told me that that Canadians, follow healthy guidelines, and that's why Canadians live for a long time. I remember Andy telling me that, and I was like, well, that wasn't the case for Alex Trebek. He only died at 80 years old, but he was Canadian. Oh, I found out that you can actually reply. You can reply with voice messages now. I think, because I think when Skylar emailed or replied to me in one of my videos, I was able to reply to her, but it also said, like, you can leave like voice emails back. It's like, instead of replying, you can just say what you want in a message. I said, I'm thinking, just like on Facebook. So I guess YouTube's sort of wanting to be like Facebook. $3,100, but man, you tired after 60 after tax. Who wouldn't be tired over 60 hours? Here in America, well, at least here in Kentucky or where I work, it's you're supposed to have a 40-hour work week, but it's not going to happen, because boss is cutting everyone's hours. He cut mine tremendously. I'm about ready to stick a fork in this place and say F it and just find another place. Find another place to work. Because with her cutting me and only letting me work 10 hours a week and everything, she's messing with me and everything, and I don't take kindly to my hours being cut, for no reason. Oh, you work close to 50 hours a week? See, you Now, if you want to get overtime, you can work 48 hours a week or so, but that's the closest you can get, because they won't let you work 7 days a week. If you work 7 days a week, you're going to have some manager sign you in. Yep, I said, if anybody leaves me, messages of anybody's voice that I've not heard and everything, I said, well, now I'll know what everybody sounds like. Like, I know what you sound like, Annie. And I've talked to Steve Areno a few times, but, I think I haven't got his voice down yet. Hey, Cheryl. I also talked to Cheryl once as well. The voices I'm most familiar with that I can identify on here, Annie, out of you guys, well, basically two people, you and Cher. Because I've heard your voice before many times, Annie, and I've heard Cheryl's voices many times before. I can get those down pat. I said, the rest of you guys, well, it's going to take for me a while before I can hear your voices. I sound like Minnie Mouse on helium. Remember, Cheryl, we talked once on Messenger audio when you had me call you, but I said we talked for a long time, but that was only that one time, and I can only remember slightly what you sounded like. But you sound like Minnie Mouse on helium, though, you said. Yeah, John's, because John's gone live too. Oh, Shandcamp, I know what her voice sounds like too. Patrick Star, go crawl back under a rock. He got double whammied. Tim hit him, Cheryl timed him out. He got double whammied. And he timed him out too now. So that little troll got triple whammied. Yeah, he only calls me from Vegas once a year, and then we don't really talk much more after that. I said, I've talked to you for a few, every time you've talked to me once a year, Steve Areno, it's like I know what your voice is, but it's kind of like, I keep thinking like, well, we have only talked for a few minutes. I haven't really got his voice down much. Oh, you're an email kind of guy? I think you did say that. I think you did say that once, yes. Every guy's dream. That was a nasty green ogre. What was a nasty green ogre? Oh, you mean him. You mean the Patrick Star guy. I mean, I knew Patrick Star was dumb, but I mean, that Patrick Star was real dumb. Yeah, the troll. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I said Patrick Star is known to be an idiot on SpongeBob, but he's known to be lovable and funny. And I said, but this Patrick Star that was a troll, he's as smart as a wet noodle. Oh, sorry. What I was wondering if when you said can't talk last night, if you were talking to him. Just wait, SpongeBob will be here soon. Yeah. I came on, let's see, John. I've been on for about 25 minutes, and it's 11:03 now, so about 10:38 is when I came on, about 10:38 tonight. I said that if there's any time And I said, my usual go is about 2.5 hours, John, but if you want me to end anytime early, um, so you can stream and everything, we can absolutely do that. I'm open to anything, you want to work with, for me to get some streaming time and for you to get some streaming time as well.
How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Oh, come on, come on.
Hey, buddy. He says, wait, I have to sniff that to make sure that's okay.
She's never met a flower she didn't like to pee on.
Oh.
So, like.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Oh, Steve Reno, you said, how was Landon's birthday? But no, he's not out with friends right now. Actually, what he all did was that we just kind of, we just kind of had lunch, sat at home all day, and then kind of, went out for his birthday dinner. And I said, he didn't open any presents or gifts since we got home kind of late. And I thought, and I'm thinking I might have to do the same thing again on Saturday. Because Saturday is my mom's birthday. Landon and my mom are only 2 days apart. In other words, he looks forward to his birthday, Landon does. My mom does not. I've noticed that, Annie, because I noticed when I was talking to John on Tuesday night. I noticed when I was talking to John on Tuesday night, my name popped up as blue for a split second and then went right to white. So I thought, so I'm not even sure. It was hanging pretty, it's hanging just, it's hanging straight, John. Straight, not straight up, just straight. And I'm going to say that I also had to provide some action for him last night too. I'll say that much. I think you all know what that means when I say I had to provide him some action last night. He wouldn't go without any. He wanted it. Yeah, I said, I think I've said enough, Annie. Oh, you got another Nirvana. Oh, I didn't know you ordered another Nirvana shirt. I mean, I saw you on the stream. You were wearing a Nirvana shirt the other night, so I said I guess you got a so I guess you got like 2 Nirvana shirts now. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more. Hello, Kelly. You know how I say it, Steve Marino. I'm like, wink, wink, nudge, and point. Point. Wink, wink, nudge, and point. It's not how deep you fish, it's how you wiggle your worm. Yes. Hello, Kelly. How are you doing, Kelly? if you guys noticed my my thumbnail tonight, you'll see that it was not my, it's not my icon and everything, you know. Nope, before I made it, I made the thumbnail a picture of old meathead Louie. Because we're still dealing with it, with old meathead Louie's questions. Maybe YouTube is coming up with new chat colors. That would be fun. Remember how Messenger had colors? You could like you know, put your messages in anything you wanted to back with MSN Messenger. You could color your comments any color you wanted. Yeah, I said that I said, you know, because I don't think, I said we've got 25 more old meathead Louie questions to go, and then we're going to start with Mr. Richard Karn after that. I think we probably should. We're 31 minutes into the stream already, but it's also if you guys are ready. If anybody's looking for a haunted doll, I got you covered. You know, Jonathan, I am wondering about something. My sister had a lifelike doll of hers. Of course, she left it at the house and everything when she moved out, but they was in like the walk-in closet at one of the old houses, and I said, you know, the doll always had her eyes closed. I decided to mess with the doll and open her eyes and then close them again. And I remember I closed them again, but the next time I come in that closet and see the doll, its eyes are open again. I'm like, did I do something to that doll? I didn't think the doll was possessed. I thought, did I do something to the doll? I thought I closed her eyes when I left. Does it have a mind of its own? Okay, Jules says she's ready. Steve Areno says he's ready. My daughter had a life-size part. She said it was haunted, refused to have it in her room. No, Steve, we got back. Oh, so she's home. She's home. All right, Tim's ready. Cheryl has the marker that goes, and action. Bianca. All right, Steve Arena. Well, you've got, yeah, you said you've got five people ready. I said we're only missing Annie's response. Then again, it says I have 4 people in here, so no, I'm not. Okay, now it's saying now. I know I've got more than 2. I've got reborns in my bed with me. I saw the picture you sent last night. All right, here we go. Okay. Hey, not much. Now, if Sunflower was here, she'd say, you know, round 1, but she's not here, so I will give it aura. I will give it up and tell you round 1. This way the way you win is that you get all the answers, you congratulate your teammates, and that's how you win this one. All right, let's see if you can win this round. We got the top 7 answers to this question. Question is, name something a woman wears that her husband might not know the size of. Yeah, we all got those nights, John. We all got those nights for sure. And let's see, who all said bra? Cheryl, Jules, Tim. All right, there you go, guys. Bra is the #1 answer. So good job, Cheryl. Good job, Jules. Good job, Tim. Shoes. All right. There you go. Cheryl and Jules both say shoes. Yep, shoes is #3. #3 is shoes. Pennies, said by Cheryl, said by Jules. Okay, those are the only two it was said by. There you go, Cheryl and Jules. Pennies is number 2. Okay, Jules actually says pants, and actually pants is there. Pants number 7, pants. Just need 4, 5, and 6 now. Not a shirt, Jules, but you're close. You're close. It's not technically a shirt, but you do wear it. It's still called something else, though. The husband may not know what it is. It's not a ring. It's not lingerie either. Yeah, we got jeans. Got panties. Oh, Cheryl says it. Does Joel say it or anybody else say it? Yeah, okay. Well, nope. Looks like Cheryl only said the number 4 answer. A dress. A dress or a skirt, number 4. Steve Marino says a butt plug. At the end, I just want to let you know I'm going to be in and out because I'm working on something as well. All right, Jonathan. At least you let us know that. So, okay, we do have shoes, but not socks. Steve, they're a lot pricier and better looking than Cassie's. Hers are crapola. Let me see here. So you just need number 6 is what you need. And I know what number 6 is, so just go down with the list. They don't know the size of her vagina? Really, Peter? There's our Peter. There's our Peter with his crazy answers. I don't ever want to meet Cassie. Trust me, Steve Reno, you're not, me and Annie can tell you that meeting Cassie is not, not meeting Cassie, you're not missing anything. Tampons? No, not tampons. Not tampons. Or a pearl necklace size or assless chaps. Yeah, we do have a blouse, which was number 5. Let's see what, 6. Okay, nope, not a toilet seat or glasses or sunglasses. Why did tampons have strings? Answer so the crabs can bungee jump. Ooh, good one, Jonathan. Good one, good one. Not a hat or a hand necklace. Yes, we do have a blouse. Team for reals. Oh, Joel's got it. Number 6 is pantyhose. Pantyhose. Be right back, you guys. I'm going to get my drink. I'll let you come with me. I would say, Annie, from what I've seen so far, you look, I think for your age, you look good and everything. Cassie is a lot younger than you, and she looks all wrinkly and old and, to me. And I stand by what I said, and that includes the part. Yeah, and I stand by it and everything, If Cassie hears it, sorry, Cassie, but I'm not sugarcoat it. And plus, I don't think she's going to hear it. She doesn't even know who I am, so. So I think I'm pretty much safe from her finding out what I said. If she does, let it bring it on. I'm not scared of her. I'm not scared of some woman that's 2 years older than me and looks all wrinkly like a grandma. Let me just say, you guys are about 20 years apart in comparison, Annie, and the sad part is the older one looks better than the younger one. The older one, which being you, is pretty. But Cassie, you just look at Cassie and you're like, ugh. Be like, what happened to you, Cassie? Ham wallet. Oh, no, you got them all. You got them all. Oh, hey, Cher. Hey, Cher, how are you doing, Feathers Creature? Oh, nothing happened. I just went to go get my drink. And I'm sitting on the court square with you guys. And why am I sitting on the court square, Cher? Because there's a cross. You may not be able to see it. Hold on. Yeah, see, there's a pole, there's a lit pole right there, and a lit pole right there. So I'm surrounded by lights. No, I'm not talking about old people. I'm talking about, I say Annie looks good for her age. I'm saying Cassie is about 20 years younger, and Cassie just looks. Ugh. I'm not putting down old people. I never would. I love old people. Cassie never showers either. See, Cheryl, did you just hear what Annie said? Cassie's a person that never showers either. Maybe that's why she looks all dirty. Okay, Peter, not funny. You're probably right, though. What did Peter say? Jules, a long weekend with you could result in death, heart attack. They charge her for murder and lock her up. No, you can't lock Jules up. She's too pretty to be locked up. Anyway, enough with the jokes. We'll get back to the game. Is Kathy a meth head? Cassie. It's Cassie. Is Cassie a meth head? Okay, well, Annie can answer that for you. She knows Cassie real well, but I would have to say, from my experience of what I've heard about her, yes, she's a meth head. Or she's a joy kill is what she is. But if she's a meth head, I can't really answer that. I don't know. Annie's got to answer that for you. She knows her. She knows her the best. All right. All right. Now, round two. Oh, and can you believe it? This question involves. You know what this question has in it? You know who this next question involves? Just guess who this next question involves. This next question involves President Trump. This next question involves President Trump. So, if you're looking for a good question about him, this is the question. We got the top 5 answers to this question, and the question is, name something Donald Trump could order in a restaurant. Name something Donald Trump could order in a restaurant every day that most people couldn't afford. That's the question. Name something Donald Trump could order in a restaurant every day that most people couldn't afford. Lobster. Yep, Cassie's that diaper-wearing woman. She is. And the first answer by Tim that said lobster. There you go. There you go, Tim. You and Cheryl said lobster. Number two. Crabs. Let me see here. No, not crabs, surprisingly. Steak. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. A steak or a prime rib is number 3. We've got lobster. Crabs has been guessed. Not truffle. I put you guys on mute for a couple secs so you didn't have to hear the loud truck going by. Let's see. It is not escargot, but Tim got it. And let me see if anybody else got it. Nope, just Tim. There you go, Tim. Caviar is the #1 answer. But it's not a genocide burger. She's on TikTok. Oh. Probably lying up everything, don't you think? That's why I never go on TikTok. I've never experienced it. 7-course meal at Epstein Island. Nope, not a 7-course meal at Epstein Island. Or Dom Paragon. Not Grey Poupon on his Big Mac, but yes, we do have steak. So far we have caviar, lobster, steak, and prime rib. We just need 2 more answers. Wagyu beef. No. Obviously not a fur burger from Jules. No. Got to remember, this was made when Jules was, let's see, if she's 42 now, this question was made only when she was 18. I don't think they'd survey an 18-year-old. Okay, there you go. There you go, Tim. Champagne or wine is #4. Champagne or wine, #4. Now, I've just got to get #5. Well, obviously they can't eat crabs if they can eat lobster. I do have, damn, I'm starting to grow a beard. Better shave tonight. I do have standards, Peter. What's the final thing that he could probably get that most people could what's the final thing Trump could get in a restaurant every day that most people couldn't afford? I don't want hubby to get hurt, so I'm really going. All right, Spirit Stalker. We'll see you later. She said the other night she almost got caught by her hubby, so she doesn't want to hurt him. So she's probably really going right now. Let's see. Creme brulee? Nope. Not creme brulee or salmon. Or sturgeon. Or shark or oysters. No, you had the right. You had the Dom Perignon. I'm not going to flirt as much. Oh, okay. We'll behave. We'll behave. We'll behave, Spirit Stalker. We'll behave like good people. We'll act like friends. Because I don't want you and your hubby to get upset over each other. A hot waitress under the table giving BJ. No, actually, Cheryl's closer. Cheryl is closer because she actually is. If I was in a relationship, I'd have an open one with no secrets. When did that ever stop you, Spirit Stalker? Tell Matt what you want to do to him. I want to hear it. She won't be able to. You had the right you had the right first letter, Cheryl. It does start with an S. So it wouldn't be a tuna or a fur burger, but also not scallops either. No, not truffles or sushi. Sorry, I was looking back. Jules got it. Jules got it. Shrimp. Shrimp is #5. That's the thing. Those are the things Trump could order every day in a restaurant and that most people can't afford. And no joke, lobster is really, really expensive. Heck, I think I saw it in a restaurant in 1999 and it was like $27. So lobster is no joke. If it costs $27.99, imagine how much it costs today. I'm not talking about shrimp, I'm talking about lobster. mean, shrimp could be affordable. Steak is affordable. Lobster, not so much. Champagne and wine, a little expensive. Caviar, I don't know if I want to know that. More here now. Okay, anyway. Okay, I said that I thought we might have had this question before, but I know that we do not, so I'm going to read it right now. We got the top three, I'm sorry, I almost meant to say round 3, but round 3 has 7 answers. I won't say it and everything because in case her hubby's right by, I'm not going to say anything, you know. I wouldn't mind Spirit Stalker telling me that, but I mean, hey. I mean, hey, you got to do what you got to do to save the family sometimes. Anyway, here's the question. We got the top 7 answers to this question. Name something a Boy Scout might carry in his backpack. What's something a boy might carry in his backpack? What Jules say? Oh yeah, she got it. Jules says a pocket knife. Okay, there you go, Cheryl and Jules, because a pocket knife is the #1 answer. Well, not pocket knife, just knife, but still, I'm gonna give you knife for pocket knife. That's basically the same thing. You just added a word in there. Oh, ooh, that's a pretty good answer, Annie. A condom, but it's not not a condom. Not in this Boy Scout's backpack. Let's see, a sleeping bag. Nope, not a sleeping bag. Not laced weed. Baby oil. Now, Peter, I'm surprised you said that. That's a Steve Reno's answer. Let's see. Do we have the tent? No, we don't have a tent. And we don't have matches. Okay, there you go, Steve Reno. You did give one. Canteen or water. Canteen or water, #3. You're still playing. Okay, good, you know. Yeah, I mean, that's what we just want, you know. We still want players and, you know, still want to be still talking. Let's see. Nope, not socks or clothes. And not a pedophile file repellent. Unless that's in one of them. There is one of them that could be in there, a pedophile file, but I don't think that would be in the answer that they're talking about. And when you get to it, I will tell you what I mean. You can tell me if you think you found it in there, and I'm pretty sure the answer will be no. You wouldn't find it in there. Hope to God you wouldn't find it in there. I didn't say I like to raw dog it. Sunscreen? Nope, not sunscreen. I like to raw dog it. A handbook. Okay, there you go, Jules. Yeah, the Scout Handbook, #6. I don't think you'd find any pedophile file repellent in a Scout Handbook. Do you? I didn't think so. I did not think so. That's what I thought. Okay, let me see here. Oh, wait. Food. Food. Yep, food. #4 is 4 is food. I got tongue-tied there for a second. I would think bug spray, but Cheryl, but no, it's not bug spray and it's not cream pie. We all know what kind of cream pie Jonathan likes to make. Just a little joke there, Jonathan. Joel's thongs. No, not her thongs and not bug repellent. That's just guess. Yeah, cream pie. Bug repellent. We've got lighter. Okay, there you go. Steve Arenos. #5 is a flashlight. 5 is a flashlight. So what do you got left to get? You got to get 2, or let's see, you did get food, so you got to get 2 and 7. 2 and 7. With your answer of food and flashlight, you got it. So let's see where else we get. A very gay bandana to turn on to counselors. No, probably not that. Well, it's not going to suck itself. John, you should check your messages when you have a second, Joel says. Not toilet paper. Not toilet paper this time. It may have worked last time, Steve Areno, but not this time. Jonathan says, be right back. I don't think you know this, but I used to be a Girl Guide when I was young. Oh, no, I didn't. I thought you were probably going to say you used to be a Girl Scout when you were younger or something. Tarp. Nope, not a tarp or a hanky. Cheryl's bra for a slingshot. Now, if you really shot Cheryl's bra for a slingshot, you would probably need number 7. If you got it. Yep. Good evening, Lewis. Hey, Lewis. You're watching my. Wow. You know something, Lewis? That's the first time anybody watches my ass in full. I thought you usually say you watch my ads in full, but you said you're watching my ass in full. So I thought, oh, Lewis, are you behind me? I didn't know you were behind me. Girl Guide is the Canadian equivalent to a Girl Scout PPK. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Jules got it. A first aid kit, number 7. Yeah, you would need that first aid kit if you shot Cheryl's bra for a slingshot and you hit somebody in the eye with it. You're watching my ads in full. Thank you. Tried a scout meeting once. They were jerks. Good thing, because they probably all got molested. If you watch one of my old stories and everything, you'll see that I think it was at a Boy Scouts meeting, and me and this one kid were playing really rough, and we were pushing each other, just playing real hard and everything, One time he pushed me real hard. I hit my head on the slide. I hit my head on the slide, and according to my dad, he said I didn't even know that I was bleeding and everything, I was coming back, I was going back to push him back and everything, and blood just came rushing down my head. I had to get stitches for it. So yeah, I mean, Boy Scouts, got to be careful, where you're around people. I had to delete that other message. Get out of my dreams and into my car. Hey, Lewis. Jules gives boobs to mouth resuscitation. Don't blame me. That's what the counselors do. Hi there, Steve. Hi there, Cheryl. And hi there, Jonathan. What's John doing? Compass. Oh. Head wounds. Head wounds bleed bad, too. Oh. Well, I just know I had to get 4 stitches in the back of my head. And I said, bless the mother's heart, because the mother was hoping, because I heard that the mother was saying, oh dear, I hope that wasn't my son who did that. One mother said that, and then one time I see him at a local restaurant, and I'm only being 6 years old. I run over there, and I run over to the table. I was like, that's the kid who pushed me. That's the kid who pushed me. Out in front of in front of a restaurant and everything. I hope a lot of people weren't watching, and then when the mother found out, she just became, she was humiliated. She's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was my child that did that to you. I'm so sorry. I don't know if she fell asleep or not. It's about how to unblock someone on your YouTube channel. Really easy. Steve, I'm multitasking. I got to shave, I'm working on a video, and I got to sit up in the middle of this. I'm a pretty busy guy. Let me go check it out real quick, Lewis. It's only 3 minutes and 8 seconds long. No winking, John? John, take a freezer break. Okay, I did it yesterday. I didn't do it live yesterday. Right, but I saw the video on King Retro Gaming. I went to go check it out, but I really didn't have time to talk and everything. I was getting ready. Okay, let's see. Some guy at work wanked to me. I could care less. I'm not offended. It's a compliment. Kind of like how I say, when we say old meathead Louie, it's not an insult. It's a compliment. And why? And I'm kind of thinking this. I'm thinking, okay, I'm on the court square, and why a store? This store usually has its lights out. One store has its lights on, and I'm the only car around the court square. Anyway, yes. Anyway, yes, Compass was number 2, Jules. You got it. Just that I'm wearing right now. Send me some spicy, well, send me some spicy pictures, Jules. I'll be satisfied. Anyway, we got the top, okay, next question. Next question, and I say it's, and I'm thinking, how appropriate. It's round 4, and there's 4 answers to this. So, here we go. We got the top 4 answers to this question. Question is, name something most tourists want to see when they visit Washington, D.C. What do most tourists want to see when they visit Washington, D.C.? Okay, there you go, Jules. The Washington Monument, which is number 3. And Cheryl, the White House. There you go, Cheryl. The White House is the number 1 answer. Not the glory holes, though. Birthday suit. I wonder if Jonathan sleeps in his birthday suit. Steve, that's an understatement. Monuments. You got to be specific, Steve Arena. What kind of monuments? Okay. The Jonathan said the White House too, so he got number 1. Okay, Bill's got number 2. The Lincoln Memorial. Lincoln Memorial is number 2. So, okay, so you've got 1, 2, and 3 already. You got the Washington Monument down. What's number 4 is what the question is. Can you get number 4? Let's see. John Jules has... Where's some guy next to my... Oh. Paperboy. Paperboy. Okay. You never think... You would think, why is a paper... You'd be thinking, why is a paper, you know, being delivered at 11:45 at night, at 11:40 at night? Anyway, so, let's see. Let's see. Not the Jefferson Memorial, and not the Vietnam Memorial. Yes, I absolutely will. You're just too darn nice. I do sleep in my birthday suit. Well, I used to all the time. Now it's just every once in a while. Well, Jonathan, that's the way I was born. Joe's Hooters on the corner of 9th and Lincoln Avenue. Nope, not her Hooters. Not the Smithsonian or the reflection pole. It's a natural thing. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Me too, Johnson. Jonathan, I have to sleep in my birthday suit. Lewis, it's only natural. And Lewis said it's a natural thing to do. You guessed monument. It's not the monument. It's not the Pentagon, but you're very close, though. You're very close. Not the Pentagon, Jules, but you're very, very close, though. You're very, very close. Okay, I'm going to go shave real quick. Be right back. I always think about shaving and everything, but I always wait till the day. And if I'm going to work, which will happen tomorrow, then I will shave again before going to work. Let's see. Not the Arlington Cemetery. AI overview. The famous resident is Ben's Chili Bowl, an iconic landmark located in 1213 U Street Northwest in Washington, D.C., opened in 1958. Wow. Oh, you did share my stream out? Thank you, Lewis. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate that very much. Hopefully we can get more people in here. Let's see. It's not the World War II Memorial or the Arlington Cemetery in Virginia. Now, when Jules said the Pentagon, she was not right, but she's very close. You know, what else? What else is connected to Washington in the Pentagon? I was just in D.C. back in March. Well, you got to remember, this is 2002. This is 2002. This was 24 years ago. You make me think of that word, Lewis, you know. Yes, you are born naked, so it's kind of just like, you know, it makes me think of that word of what Ricky was having trouble saying to Fred, you know, once on I Love Lucy. Lucy doesn't have any lipstick on. She thinks she's naked. Naked? You know, not wearing no thin. No thin what? What? Clothes. Naked. Not wearing no thin clothes. And I went to DC for the first time in 2002. Let's see, I'm going to inspect the inside of my eyelids for about 10 minutes, but I'll be listening, PPK. Not Mount Vernon or the FBI headquarters or the Thomas Jefferson Memorial. Yeah, there you go, Jules, the Capitol. Number 4 is the Capitol. The Capitol. Capitol, number 4 is the Capitol. There you go. There's all the 4 things they'd want to see. Jules, did Trump want to see your left or right one? Well, she was in D.C. back in March and everything. If she's if she's a fan of President Trump and everything, you know, she probably I don't know. Depends on if she's a fan of Trump or not. All right. Oh, nah. Jules is showing some barfing emojis and everything. I think she's saying she's not a. I think that's her way of saying no. I'm not a fan of President Trump. Jules did. Oh yeah, you see that. Does Jules have any side boob photos? You have to ask her, Steve Areno. I don't know. I would only, or ask Jonathan. Jules has probably sent some of those side boob photos to him. Ask Jules herself or ask Jonathan. I think either one will be help to you. Okay. For my next question, who likes Star Wars? Do we have any Star Wars fans in here? No comment. Any Star Wars fans in here? Joe says kinda. Steve Areno says love Star Wars. Anybody else love or hate Star Wars? This next question is about a character from Star Wars, so I'm hoping to find that we have some Star Wars people in here. All right, well, we'll just go with what we've got. Jill says kinda, Steve Areno says love Star Wars. Okay, we got the top 7 answers to this question. Question is, we ask 100 men, if you look like Yoda from Star Wars, name a reason you might have trouble getting a date. Yeah, there you go, Jules. You're too short. That's the number 1 answer. You're too short, number 1, and there you go, Jules. You're too old, number 7. There you go, Cheryl. There you go, Jules. You have green skin, number 2. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Big pointy ears, number 4. Big pointy ears, number 4. Harry. They don't have him hairy. And they don't say his voice is a little weird. Yoda's real name is Peter North. You talk just like Frank Oz. No, it's not always mansplaining either. I can see Jules' point though. Not that he's an unknown species. He's just got some... Oh, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Jules said, Cheryl said a weird voice. I'm going to go ahead and give that to Cheryl because number 5 is Talks Funny, number 5. Hello, Domingo. I don't know how to say your first name. Aldrin? Or Al? I'll just call you Al. Yep. Talks Funny, number 5. What do you need now? 3 and 6. Why can't he get a... Why would Yoda have trouble from Star Wars have trouble getting a date? Well, he talks funny. Well, he talks funny, number 5. Bad fashion sense. Big eyes. Nope, he doesn't have bad fashion sense or big eyes. That's not what they say. Bald? No, not because he's bald. Not because he's bald. If he was bald and everything, you know, that might have given Steve ideas on, you know, how to look good for a woman when you're bald. Hopefully, Jonathan can unblock Spirit Stalker when he follows the steps in my video. Only hangs out in Iowa. Is Yoda from Iowa? I'm watching your ads in full. Thank you, Louis. Those always help me. Well, no. He talks funny, but he doesn't walk funny. He doesn't walk funny, but he talks funny. No, it's not because he lives in a swamp. But if he does live in a swamp, you know, it may explain why his skin looks all... When you're in a swamp or in something for too long, your skin could start to look all... I live in the USA, Al. In the USA, the state of Kentucky. He's all bumpy. Wrinkles. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Yep, Cheryl, he's too wrinkled. Yep, Cheryl, he's too wrinkled, number 3. Now just got to get number 6. Number 6 is about his appearance. Number 6 is about his appearance. Really? What is talkie? I've heard of talkie before, but I'm not really sure what it is, Al. Let's see. Yep, I was going to say, this is about Yoda's appearance too, you know. They might say, Yoda, sorry, but I don't go out with guys that look, be like, you know, you don't need a date, you don't need to go eating out on a date, Yoda. You're getting a little... I was 10. So this was like, and if you're 57 now, that means that this was... $1965? No, you're 57. He had to be like 75 or something like that. Oh. No, he's not. He's too old. I grew up about 45 minutes from there. No, no, it's not that he's getting a little too old, but his appearance, it's not his age, it's his appearance, you know. He might be starting to look a little bit, oh, Talkies is just a spicy food. See, I knew I heard that before, but I just haven't seen it. And just remember why I told you and showed you in the groups, if you're on the transparent side of YouTube, our names will be gray and or white. And that's what you guys are right now, Lewis. He's not frumpy, but, you know, you could give him one option and everything, you know, oh, thanks, Al. And you'll only see a shield. It's not that he's too tired to go out. He's just, he's been not watching, not he's not watching, how much calories food has and everything, because if he did, he wouldn't be what he is, which is right now, which is a what? Which means he eats a whole lot of things, So he's gotten to be a little, yeah, his weight. Okay, there you go, Peter. He's a little chubby, number 6, a little chubby. Of course, Louie said, I didn't think he was fat. I know Louie never gives hints, but I'm saying, sometimes when I got to get them to say an answer and they don't know, I just, I feel like I got to throw out hints. Never gave hints, I had the 3 strikes rule, but I don't have the 3 strikes rule in here because there's so many. Sorry about that. I got knocked off here, but I'm here back now. Yeah, Yoda maybe ain't fat, but I mean, they do on the survey he is. Are you guys okay? Can you see me back to somewhere else? Do I need to move back to the car? Aldrin is saying my picture is a little laggy and blurry. Is it for the rest of you? Is it laggy and blurry for the rest of you? Welcome back, Jonathan. It's a little glitchy. Okay. If I go back to my car, let's see if, let's see. If you can go back, if I go back to my car, let me see if it will be better. I can move to the other side if I need to. Do I need to move to the other side? I can move to the other side if I need to. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna fix it, you guys. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna fix it. Hi, Josh. I'm gonna move the car over to the other side. Maybe you guys can see me better that way. Because you're saying I'm getting a little blurry, so I'm gonna move over. I was on the court square and I thought, gonna be fine. Okay. How is right here? Is this okay? Is this all right, you guys? Can you see me better now? Hold on. Can you see me better now here? Yes. But I just turned my car. Seems okay. Do I need, am I still a little blurry? Josh is still lagging a little. maybe I should try doing this. If I'm still lagging a little bit, I'll do this. I'll move over to the other side. All right, there we go. Is this better, you guys? Okay. So I'm going to move over to I'm going to move back to where I was. I'm going to move back to where I was. Okay, how do I look? Does it look better? With you guys not answering, I'm afraid it may not be getting any wind with it. Okay. Okay. All right. Here's the question. Question was, name a creature an exterminator might be embarrassed to admit he's afraid of. Yeah, an outside stream, Yeef. I'm trying to just, save the power and move over here. I was on the other side, but they said I was lagging, so I said I'm going to move over to the other side. And this side. Here's a bench I can sit on. Okay, now Jules said a spider. Spider is the number one answer. Spider might Okay, sorry about that, you guys. What I was trying to say was that yeah, Spirit Stalker, you did get one. A mouse or a rat is number 3. Yeah, a rat is for, and we don't have a bat. We don't have a bat, but we have a rat. Sounded like it was 7 or 6 years old with that 7-6 stuff. A termite? A termite? Yeah, a termite. In fact, a termite is number 7. Ants. Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. Ants is number 4. But not a centipede. The YouTube shorts get deleted. Fine. It's a PC of cake to unblock someone. Be right back. Got to get some watermelon. Jonathan, we know how you love that watermelon. Kissing bug? No, not a kissing bug. Not a cricket or a ladybug. There is kind of a bug right there. Another bug. But you got to get the correct name of it. Watermelon makes you pee. Water bugs. No, not a water bug. Not a water bug. I would give I would give you a hint, but I think you got a lot of more bugs you can guess to get one of these. Oh, I just saw it. Now, it's not fleas or grasshopper, mouse, rat, ant. What else would he get rid of? Or would an exterminator be embarrassed to admit he's afraid of? Look over here. I think we've got some light over here. It's not a silverfish or a bed bug. Oh, you like me? We like you. Thank you, Al. Thank you, Al. Appreciate that very much. And maybe, oh, look what we got over here. I don't know if they want me sitting on the benches on the Capitol. But this is nice. This is nice over here. I sit right here. I'm afraid of bed bugs. Sorry, I had to get some watermelon. I'm gonna move back over here to where it's light. Are you guys able to see me now, or am I getting glitchy again? I've moved back to the original spot. I just don't know if I'm glitching again. Am I glitching again, or am I okay? Am I okay now? Because I moved back to the original spot. How do I look? Glitchy again, am I? Am I? I just had like a little zap. Can you guys see me okay, or am I glitchy again? Okay, cockroach. Yeah, cockroach. Cockroach. Number two is a cockroach. Number two is a roach. Number two is a cockroach. You got it. Can you guys understand what I'm saying? Well, if I'm glitchy, I'll just go back to the car and just try to hope for the best. Hope for the best if I come back over in tomorrow to do the rest. Good reception now. Okay. Good reception. Funny, YouTube. Very funny. Very funny, YouTube. Very funny. Go ahead and get that. You got yeah, you got cockroach number two. Okay, here we go. So to do it. Now now how does it look? Now I'm all, oh. Messed up? All right, well then I'll fix it then. Oh, oh, that was a close one. Well, guys, that was a close one. Do you know what happened? Do you guys know? How do I look? But first of all, before I ask you, how do I look now? How do I look? I look good? Okay. Okay, I just want to make sure because Lewis said I was buffering and glitching. I just had to make sure I looked okay now. Is it working for Lewis? Yeah, you did get a bee or a wasp, Steve Areno. That was number 6. Well, I just moved my car around. I just moved car around to hope to get a better part. Okay, it's great now. Can you guys okay? What I was trying to say earlier was that I had 39%, but now Jonathan, I'm at 38%. I've been going for 97 minutes, so I'm gonna hit 2 hours. I don't know if I'm gonna hit 2.5 hours, but I'm saying is if whenever you're ready to go, Jonathan, let me know. And if I'm still streaming and you're getting ready to go now, just let me know, and I will cut it off and then come over to your stream as well. It that depends on what time you start streaming, though. You're going to be getting ready in about 20 minutes. Okay, well, in about 20 minutes, I'll probably have like 18% or so. So in about 20 minutes, let's see. In about 20, okay, just let me, it takes me a half hour to 40 minutes to set up. Okay. Well, that's probably well, I've got about 40 minutes left on my phone, but usually sometimes the percent lasts longer than than a minute. So I say, even though I've got 38% left on my phone, I could have up to 45, 50 minutes left before. But Jonathan, I do hope to goodness that I finish before 1 o'clock, because I know that's probably about the time you want to go. I know. What is it? I'm afraid of all these. You know, but I'd hate to say what. If you aren't gonna cooperate with me, then we're gonna have problems. Dang. Okay. There we go. I'm sorry, you guys. Dude. Okay. Okay. Like I said, Jonathan, you guys have got every answer but one of them. You need that number 5 answer. You've got work, you stupid piece of. Oh. Well, it might with me. I'm afraid I'm probably losing. It says I only have 3 people in here right now. And so, is it true you guys are the only 3? Okay, how about right here? How about right here? It's in front of the courthouse. Answer you got. So far so good. So far so good. So far so good. You just need number 5. What's number 5? What is number 5? What would be an exterminator might be afraid of? What? What kind of what kind of thing is he off to, you know? What would he be afraid of? What would he be afraid of? He flew the coop. Got left Jules, and then the rest are you are guys. Jules, you're the main flirt right now. Okay, sure. Okay, there you go. You got it. You got it. A snake is number 5. And if you guys give me just a second, I'll come back over here and I'll sit down, show you the answers, and then I'm going to read you the next question while I'm walking around, because I think when I'm walking around, I'm getting better reception. Okay, hold on. First, let me sit, show you the answers. All right. Now, I'm going to ask you another question. Who loves the movie? Who loved the movie 101 Dalmatians? That's about the next question. Who loved that movie 101 Dalmatians? Did you love that movie? Did you hate it? What was your opinion on it? What did you guys feel? How did you guys feel about 101 Dalmatians? My cat. I liked it. All right. Because this is the next question. All right. Too bad I don't have like a Steve Harvey podium, you know, right in front of the place. All right, here we go. We got the top 7 answers to this, or I'm sorry, we have a full survey on this one. We've got a full survey, so here we go. Full survey, we got the top 8 answers to this question. Question is, if you adopted 101 Dalmatians, name something else you might need to get 101 of. If you adopted 101 Dalmatians, name something else you might need to get 101 of. If you adopted 101 Dalmatians, what might you need to get 101 of? Not food, but yeah. But there you go. There you go, Jules. Collars. Collars is number 2. Collars, number 2. But not... Wait a second. When you said food, I said no. I'm sorry. Cans or bags of food is number 5. So you've got collars number 2, cans of dog food number 5, acres. No, not acres, not wives. Oh yeah, you do need a lot of leashes. Number 3 is leashes. Beds. Okay, there you go. You need Jules, you need a lot. You'll need a one. You'll need one. Phone. Telephone. Uh-oh. I have a feeling that the stream is probably DEAD. What's wrong with you? I'm probably going to have to F this stream up and just, end it. Ugh, stupid stream. You stupid little phone. Why won't you work? Oh, finally. Finally. All right. Anyway, as I was saying, if you guys are all still here, dog bowls is number 1. Doggy bed is number 4. Doghouse is number 6. Not the dog spader of money or 101 colors. Not a lot of dog shampoo or 101 toys, but we do need 101 bones and we need 101 collars. Let's see. I'm not moving. Yeah, I'm not moving. I'm staying right here. Peter, I don't have toys. Sorry to disappoint. So you've got dog bowls, collars, leashes, uh, dog or food, dog houses, and bones. You just need number 4 and number 8. What might some dogs have? I just kind of, I smacked it. I smacked it. I said, "Stupid phone, why won't you work?" So I got mad at it. Yeah, I slapped it. Slapped it on my leg, on my knee, because I got mad at it. And by the way, I don't think Jules is still here. I think she had to go and get some rest. Okay, there, yeah, 101 doggy beds. We got that. We got that. We got doggy beds. You need number... We got the doggy beds. That was number 4. Question, Joski, is if you adopted 101 Dalmatians, name something else you might need to get 101 of. Okay, Cheryl wants hints. Number 4 is if you want to carry something and take it home and everything, they might ask you at a restaurant, "Oh, would you like a little doggy?" Or, okay. Oh, wait a sec. I think we got the bags of food. Yeah, dog's bag. Or hold on, what's the one you don't have? Oh, you don't have number. Okay, wait a second. Number 6. Instead of regular houses, dogs may have their own what? If a dog wants a place of their own to, enjoy, then they might like a little what? Yeah, a doghouse. Doghouses. And then number 8, well, without number 8, no one could tell what their name is. They wouldn't. I'm guessing looking like Bang Shan from Stray Kids is a good thing, Elmo. No, without these, you wouldn't be able to, you wouldn't be able to, no, no, not flea collars. We got collars. No, I'm saying with number 8 and everything, you wouldn't be able to identify their name without this. Yeah, a dog tag. Dog tag, number 8. If you adopted 101 Dalmatians, that's probably what you would need. The first 5 answers are right here, and the other 3 right here. Okay. Okay, now these are a pain in the butt. This next question would be a pain in the butt when it happens to us. And I'm sure it's happened to us, but hopefully none of us have these right now. What do I mean? I mean by this next question, the top 4 answers to this question. Name something people do to stop their nose from bleeding. What do people do to stop their nose from bleeding? Okay, there you go, Joski. You would stuff or plug it, number 3. Ice it, there. Okay, there you go, Joski. Ice it is number 4. Cheryl says pinch it. Pinch it is number 2. TP. Okay. Oh, he's not giving up. It's just his internet is being a piece of shit. Oh. Anyway, as I was saying, okay, there you go, Cheryl. Tilt or lie back. That's the number 1 answer. Tilt or lie back. Well, you guys are saying don't move, and I'm not really having any problems with internet right now, unless you guys are thinking that I'm blurry or anything. Am I blurry? Or am I perfect the way I am? Not blurry. Okay, good. Yeah, she said don't move. This is the best it's been. Okay. All right, anyway. Okay. Oh, wow. Remember, Jonathan, that's what happened to my uncle. They thought he was choking and everything, and he just choked on his watermelon. Then again, you're not as old as my uncle is. You're only 45, and my uncle's 87, so. Oh, I hate when a pill gets stuck in your throat. All right, anyway. Yeah, lucky to be alive. Anyway, now, I think if we've all had, now, if we've had kids in the past, we probably know what this one is. But let's see if you can still get it, whether you have a kid or not. Okay, we got the top 6 answers to this question. If you sat in front of a small if you sat in front of a small child during a plane ride, name something you hope he doesn't do. If you sat in front of a small child during a plane ride, name something you hope they don't do. There you go, Joski. You would hope they wouldn't cry or scream. That's the #1 answer. Joski and Cheryl got cry. Yep, cry or scream, #1. Okay, there you go. There you go, Cheryl and Joski. #3, they might kick or pull your seat. Kick or pull your seat. Now, it wouldn't be pee or gurgle or shit his pants, but okay, there you go. There you go, Cheryl and Steve Areno. #2, throw up. You would hope they wouldn't throw up, #2. Well, it's not really a baby they're talking about. They're talking about a small child. Nope, they don't have any potty problems here. Are we there yet? Oh, nope, they don't ask, are we there yet? It's not spill his drink or run around or do a reach around and unhook Cheryl's bra. Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. You would hope they wouldn't stare at you, #4. You would hope they wouldn't stare at you, #4. Oh, hello, Brother Kenneth. Yes, you can watch or you can play along with us if you wish. Let's see. Nope, it wouldn't be sneezing. Sneeze. Just something you hope he doesn't do. As you small child, you hope they don't do. Well, you hope they're obviously going to bother you, Cheryl, but what is some ways that a child can bother you on a plane ride, or you just hope they won't do to bother you? Nope, not pull your hair. They pulled your seat, but they wouldn't pull your hair, though. Or take her bra off. Talk to me. Okay, there you go, Joski. Talk a lot is #5. You hope they wouldn't talk a lot, #5. Now, #6 is finally just, you know, now, #6 could be relevant to what you guys are saying, you know, because if that, it's not scream or make, we got scream, remember, cry or scream was #1. So they're making noise and everything, but what's the other thing that you would hope that they wouldn't do? What's the other thing you hope they don't do? Kenneth, Steve likes to call brother baby oil. Kenneth, Steve likes to be called brother baby oil. Not have sex or sing. I mean, but for what you said for Peter saying, you know, unhook Cheryl's bra and everything, you know, well, yeah, I think Cheryl would hate that, you know, if they unhooked her bra and started, you know, just playing with it. So what would that be? Well, not touching things, but you're more in the midst of, you're not taking clothes off or touching you know, but but they might have fun if they decide to take it off and, you know, not molest you, but, you know, they might just try to keep catching it. If they keep trying to catching it, you know, they might be playing catch, but if they're playing catch, then they're doing something that yeah, there you go, Joski. Throw things. #6 is throw things. Throw things, #6. Okay. All right. Oh, hey, hey, brother Kenneth, our our surveyed question is going to be next in here. Our state of Kentucky is in this next question. It's in the next question, Kenneth. So you might like this question. Let me read it. Top 6 answers to this question. Name something you associate with Kentucky Fried Chicken. What's something you associate with Kentucky Fried Chicken? It's not the Derby. Something you can associate with Kentucky Fried Chicken. Not black people, but there you go, Peter. Colonel Sanders is the #1 answer. Not just chicken. Remember, something you associate with Kentucky Fried Chicken. Colonel Sanders is #1. Well, you need to be specific. You know, what kind of things can you eat on the all-you-can-eat buffet? There you go. That's what I'm looking for. Cheryl said biscuits. Biscuits is #4, but not grease. Fried food? Nope, not fried food. It's all in the name, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh, okay, there you go, Cheryl. Mashed potatoes with gravy, or potatoes and gravy, #2. Potatoes and gravy. Not chicken. Corn, okay, I'm gonna give you that, Cheryl, for corn on a cob, #5, corn on a cob. It's not groping though, but now you just need #3 and 6. Not a heart disease or Yum Brands. Louis, you grew the chicken. They grew the chicken, brother. They do that and somewhere else for nobody could see. It's not any Yum Brands. One might have a Yum brand to it, but one is another food. Another food I don't enjoy. I don't enjoy this food at all. So I wouldn't enjoy this from Kentucky Fried Chicken either. #3 is a food. And #6 is just a phrase. It's not barbecue chicken. I love barbecue chicken. Gravy. No, not salad. I like salad. The late, great Norm MacDonald as the Colonel. He was also the late Turd Ferguson. A bucket? No, not a bucket. There you go, Peter. Finger licking is #6. Finger licking is #6. Finger licking, #6. Now just got to get #3. And like I said, #3 is a food that, well, I just don't enjoy it. I'm not sure if anybody really enjoys it. No, I mean, it's not the Kentucky Fried Chicken place. I love Kentucky Fried Chicken, but I'm just saying, you know, this food that they have on the survey, I don't enjoy. So I would never order it as a side. There you go, Joski. Coleslaw, #3. #3 is coleslaw. I hate coleslaw. It's disgusting. But there you go. That's everything you associate with Kentucky Fried Chicken. I'm saying it like some kind of accent guy. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yep. Those are 6 things you Kentucky with. Kentucky Fried Chicken. So Matthew, I'm going to get off of here in about 12 minutes so I can set up. Okay, we should have maybe about 15, 20 more minutes and then we'll be off. We'll be off in probably about 15, 20 minutes. So it shouldn't be too bad. Let me see here. Okay, next question. Okay. Oh. Okay, here we go. We got the top 4 answers to the... I'm not sure how long this live stream is going to be because Ben and Kayla are not very active right now, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. Okay, Jonathan, when you go live. Much love and respect. All right, here's the next question. We got the top 4 answers to this question. Name something a couch potato likes to keep within arm's reach. What does a couch potato like to keep in with arm's reach? I don't like coleslaw. Nope, I don't like coleslaw, Lewis. I just don't. A remote? Okay, there you go, Joski. There you go, Joski. A remote. A remote control is the #1 answer. Remote control. There you go, Cyril. Drink. #3. Peter says chips. #2. Food. #2. Yep, food is #2. Not a bong, though, or weed, or an edibles, or baby oil, or hand lotion. You're welcome, and I know you can unblock spirits. She should be unblocked when you unblock her. Not personal lubricants and cold beer. We've got a drink. All it is coleslaw dressing and cabbage. Not a pillow or a blanket. Sort of. There is a certain magazine. It is a magazine, but you got to be specific. What kind of magazine is it? Cheryl has a 38 close by. Piss jugs or phone. What magazine would it be? Why, if they're in front of if they're a couch potato that likes to keep him within arm's reach, there you go, Steve Reno. It's TV Guide, #4, a TV Guide. I haven't seen a TV Guide in a long time, but then again, I don't watch much TV. I'm gonna unblock her tomorrow because I just don't have time right now. Jonathan says, I sure do, Peter. Laptop's not even charged. Oh, all right. I got TV Guide because I'm old. All right, anyway, we got the top 3 answers to this next question. This next question is a quickie because of this question. Question is this. Name a reason why someone must hold a garage, or name a reason why someone might hold a garage sale. What is a reason someone might hold a garage sale? Yeah, Joski, they need to make money, #3. And Peter, they're moving, #2. There you go. And Joski said, yeah, okay, there you go. Joski and Cheryl got it. #1, to get rid of junk. That's the 3 reasons that a person might hold a garage sale. All right. Next question. Next question, we got the top 5 answers to this question. Oh, by the way, let me say, after this question, goodbye 2001 questions and hello to 2002 questions. Here's the first 2002 question I could find. Top 5 answers to this question and yes, we're still with Louie. Okay. First 2002 question I could find is this one. Okay, top 5 answers to this question. Name a sound kids make when they sing Old MacDonald. Name a sound kids make when they sing Old MacDonald. Moo. Okay, there you go, Joski. Moo moo is #2. And Joski, oink oink. That's the #1 answer. Oh, Peter also got #2. Moo. Cheryl says quack. So does Joski. There you go, guys. Quack. Quack. Quack, quack is #3. Quack, quack. E-I-E-I-O. There you go, Steve Areno. E-I-E-I-O is #4. E-I-E-I-O is #4. Now just got to get one more answer. What is another sound that kids make when they sing Old MacDonald? Pew pew. No, they don't say pew pew or ruff ruff. Ooh yeah. No, they don't say that. #5. What is another animal they may have? No, it's not. Nay, no, it's not nay. We got oink oink. That was number one. Oink oink was number one. Not bah. Good Lord, now I'm falling asleep. There you go, Cheryl. Cluck, cluck. Number 5 is cluck, cluck. And there you go. You just got through the first question of that I found that I could find of 2002, and it's the beginning of 2002. So we're still with old Meathead Louie. We've gone into 2002, but we're with old Meathead. We're on old Meathead Louie's questions of 2002, not Richard Karn just yet. All right, we got this. Okay, top 6 answers on this question. Wake up and smell the coffee. Drink a lot of coffee. Don't fall asleep. All right, top 6 answers to this question. Name something on an automobile that opens and shuts. What's something on an automobile that opens and shuts? There you go, Joski. The door does. That's the number 1 answer, the door. And the hood does too, Joski. Number 4. Peter got door as well. And so did Cheryl. Oh, I'm seeing different answers now. Joski says the glove box. Yep, the glove compartment, number 3. Glove compartment is number 3. Not the boot. Yeah, there you go. Peter and Joski and Cheryl, the trunk. Trunk, number 2 is the trunk. Now I just got to get 5 and 6. The glove box, yeah, we got the glove compartment. I was just kidding about the cocaine. Oh, there you go, Joski, the ashtray. Number 5 is the ashtray. And now just got to get number 6. What is something else that opens and shuts on an automobile? Yeah, you got the ashtray. Now, what's the last answer? We've got doors, not Hooker's legs. We got doors, we got trunk. It's not the gas door or the carburetor. A sheep, no, not a sheep or a moonroof. Not a sunroof. There you go, Joski and Cheryl and Steve Areno got it. Windows. A window, number 6. If a door shuts, then it's obvious a window will too. Hey, Sunflower, you got in for about, you're going to be able to get in a little bit. Oh, and Sunflower, I do want to let you know that since you are here, we have gone through these questions, but I want you to take a look at this, okay? Take a look at this, Sunflower. I put this on here as soon as we were done. I want you to see, read it. Goodbye 2001 questions and hello to 2002 questions. So questions from this forward on are going to be 2002 or later. So that's the year, Sunflower, 2002. So questions will now be in 2002. Okay, and right now we got the top 7 answers to this question. Question is, name something a janitor might find in a trash bin that would tell him it came from a doctor's office. Oh, what round? Let's see. What round were we? We had 6, or we had 4, 10. Let me see here. Take a look here for a sec. What do we have after this? We have 6, 12, 18 left after this. So we've only gotten into, let's see, if we have 18 left after this, that means that we're only in round 11. We're only in round 11. Okay. Back like Terminator, but you can call me Terminator Kister. So I think we're in round 11. If we have 18 more questions to go, 6, 12, 18, 19. So yeah, about 10 more, so if we have 19 more to go, that means that, and we got 29, we're just in round 10. This is just round 10. Round 10 only. Okay, but let's get back to the questions though. A needle there you go, a needle. Or actually, this might be just be round. Or actually, this might be round 17, actually. I think it might be 17, actually. I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. I lost count, to tell you the truth. But needle is there. That's the number one answer, a needle. Let's see. But, okay, there you go, Joski. A bondage or a gaze is number 3. And rubber gloves, there you go, Peter. Rubber gloves is number 2. Not a liver. I don't think they do the round thing on Family Feud, do they? Medicine. Do they give them medicine? No, they don't. No, they don't. Oh, I read that. Baby. No, it wouldn't be a baby they'd find in a, God help us, they find a baby in a trash bin. That would come from a doctor's office, though. A kidney? Nope, not a kidney. Okay, paper gown. Okay, there you go, surgery. Or there you go, Cheryl. Surgery gown or scrubs is number 5. Surgery gown or scrubs is number 5. Pill bottles. No, not pill bottles. Not a canister. Not foreskin. Depends. Need 4, 6, and 7. Gloves. Well, slap my ass and call me Susan. You're way behind, Lewis. We're on this doctor question now. Oh, Joski's getting it. A stethoscope is number 7. 7 is a stethoscope. We got bandage or gauge for number 3, and Cheryl, you got number 4, which is a tongue depressor. Now just got to get number 6. Use condoms. Aw, Lewis, the Spectrum service got you on 4-minute delay or so. Who cares what round? I just make the game more complicated. It doesn't need to be all that. Steve Areno. LOL, Steve Arenos. Well, you do have gowns. Spectrum seriously blows. Yes, it does. That's what the service I'm running on. Spectrum seriously blows. Not trying to be mean. I'm just being realistic here. Man, are you live chat? I'm a little bit behind. Mask. It was being an asshole, but Matthew was having problems too. The devil is doing its work tonight. Yeah, I kept buffering. Used rubber gloves. We've got the rubber gloves. It's not a scalpel. I know a lot about technology, so I know how to fix all this shit that goes wrong with the internet. No, not unreadable prescriptions or a prescription pad. Medical records? Nope. Caps from ear probe? No. Now, if he writes a prescription, then you might have to end up doing what? You might have to end up what at the end? Thank you. This is this doctor visit is going to, well, you know what, a bit. This doctor's bill is, I just said it. I don't know if you guys just heard me. I accidentally said it though. This doctor's thing's gonna cost a lot. Yeah, the bill. Bills or paperwork is number 6. Bills or paperwork, number 6. That's all 7 of them. So you can tell it came from a doctor's office for sure. That way. Okay, next question. Next question is a short one. How many do we have left after this? We have 6, 12, 13. So we got about, let's see, so we're about round 16 here, round 16. We got the top 3 answers on the board, top 3 answers to this question. Name something you have to buy if you wanted to have a cookout. What's something you'd have to buy if you want to have a cookout? Yeah, you'd have to buy food. That's the number 1 answer, food. And charcoal is number 2, which Peter also gave number 1. Cheryl also gave number 2. Oh, I'm sorry. Charcoal is number 3. I'm sorry. Charcoal is number 3. It's number 2. It's something else. Not the... Well, that meat would probably go with food. And we got the charcoal. Lighter fluid, propane, alcohol, chips. Well, the lighter fluid and the propane, you know, you would have to hope that it would go on what? You can't get, if you wanted, you can't have a cookout without a what? It's not plates we're looking for. Yeah, you can't have a cookout without a grill. That's number 2, a grill. With how low we are on battery tonight, we may not get to Richard Karn. No, I don't think we'll get to him. We'll get to him next stream, but we won't get to him tonight. We're gonna end tonight with old meathead Louie. Okay. This might be the last one because my phone's on 9%, but let's see how you do with this, okay? We got the top 7 answers to this question. Name a traffic violation you'd be surprised to see someone go to jail for. Name a traffic violation you'd be surprised to see someone go to jail for. Speeding? Yep, speeding. Number 2 is speeding, Joski and Peter. And Sunflower said, just go, don't stop. There you go, Sunflower. Run through a stop sign is the number 1 answer. Number 1 answer, run through a stop sign. Jaywalking? Yeah, we got running through a stop sign, Joski. Jaywalking, said by Steve Arenos, Sunflower. Yep, jaywalking. Jaywalking is number 5. Jaywalking is number 5. All right. Felony DUI? Well, no, not a felony DUI. Okay, guys, I'm going to head out. It is going to take a little bit to set this up. I hope... Well, we got 8%, Jonathan, so we won't be on here much longer. See, it depends on how far they can get before the phone dies down. Car accident? No, not a car accident, or hitchhiking, or a loud exhaust. Okay. I was looking at it. Okay, what do you think? What else do you think might be a traffic violation? Not swerving, not swerving. Hit and run is bad, but not a hit and run though. Not using the blinker. Okay, there you go. No, okay, Josie, I'm going to give you that for number 6, which is not signaling. Not signaling and double parking, Sunflower. I'm going to give that to you for number 3, which is illegal parking. So you just need number 4 and 7. See you guys. We'll see how it goes. See you guys in a little bit. He says, parking and handicap when not. Well, yeah, illegal parking. We got that. Okay, let's see. What else do you think you can get? You need number 2 and you need number 4 and number 7. No, it's not no seatbelt. Now, number 4 could cause an accident if they don't do it the right way. Not an expired plates. Not expired plates. Not a flat tire. Following too closely. No, not following too closely. You could say number 4 in another way too. Passing a car. No, it's not passing a car. Number 4, if you don't know, number 4, I'll give you hints. Number 4 would be like, you know, oh, they made a wrong one. They made a wrong turn and everything. So they just made it, and they just turned around. So they just made a what kind of turn? Starts with an I. No, it's not a U-turn. It's a yeah, improper turn. Number 4 and number 7. Oh, they're just doesn't it bother you when the speed limit is 45 and somebody will just end up going 15, 20, 25, you know, what they might be doing? They're driving what kind of way? They're driving not yeah, too slow. I'm going to try to give you one last question at 7% because it's kind of easy one. So let's try to get one more in, okay? You guys are up for it? I hope you guys are up for it. So we're going to do one more question. Let's do it. Okay, I already said that. LOL. Yeah, you did. You did. I didn't see that till now. Okay, one last question. This is going to be the last question for the night. Okay, we got the top 5 answers to this question. Here's the last question. Last question tonight is, name something a girl might need if she was playing Little Bo Peep in a school play. You're here now, but we're about to go off, Matt, because the phone's about to die. Okay, but hello, Matt. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, you need a crooked staff. Number two is a crooked staff. So Joski got that. Sherlin Sunflower got a sheep, which yeah, you need a sheep. That's the number 1 answer. Joski said they need a bonnet. Yes, they need a bonnet. Number 3, a dress. Yes, a lacy dress. Number 5, and just one more thing. Yeah, you got the sheep, the staff, not the ribbons. Okay, one more thing. One more thing. It's not a bow, but think about how her hair was, though. Think about how her hair was. It's not a basket. Sheep. No, not in a braids or a bun. Yeah, blonde, but what was her hair like? You know, what style was her hair? She had blonde what? Not a bun or a curls. Yeah, there you go. She had blonde curls. Blonde curls. That's the number 1 answer. Oh, I'm sorry. Blonde curls is what I was looking for. Number 4 is what I meant to say. Well, we ran that question on 7%. 6%. You could try one more. Okay, let's try one more. We got 6%. Let's try it. One more. And I don't know. My phone's at 5%. We'll try it, though. Top 6 answers to this question. Name something that's difficult to do with a mouthful of food. Something that's difficult to do with a mouthful of food. Yeah, talk or yell, Joski Sunflower. And Cheryl, that's the number 1 answer. Not drink. Swallow. No, not swallow. Kiss. Yeah, it's hard to kiss. Number 4. BJ. No, not BJ. Laugh. No, not laugh, but there's some other things you could do. Smile. Can't smile. No, you can't. You couldn't smile. It's not smile. My phone's really hanging on good to 5% right now. Hope it doesn't die on me at 5. Breathe. Nope, not breathe. Mansplaining. Curly. No. Come on. Brush teeth. No, not brush teeth. How about la 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 la? I'm gonna help you at 5%. What is that? La 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 la. They couldn't do what with a mouthful of food? Yes, they couldn't sing. Sing. Number 2. Whistle. Now I can't do number 3. Number 3's like woo 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 woo. What do you think about that one? I can't do the proper one, but what can anybody do the W word? Yeah, whistle, number 3. Now, number 5 would just be this regular. If they're doing number 5, they're doing what? Hoot like an owl according to that noise. Cough, yeah, cough. Phone's at 4%, so real fast. Number 6. Number 6. Achoo! Achoo! What's number 6? Achoo! Can't do what with your mouth full? Sneeze. There you go, sneeze. That's all the answers for right now, and my phone's at 4%, so it could die anytime soon. I want to thank you guys for being here tonight. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. So until then, everybody, much love. And until next time, everybody, take care, everybody. Until next time, peace.